The amazing Vigeland Sculpture Park covers 80 acres, 320,000 square meters, and features 212 bronze and granite sculptures, all designed by Gustav Vigeland, a Norwegian sculptor. The monumental main gate was designed in 1926, redesigned in the 1930s, and erected in 1942. In 1940, the bridge was the first part of the sculpture park to be opened to the public. 58 of the park's sculptures reside along the bridge, a 100-meter long, 15-meter wide connection between the main gate and the fountain. All are clad in bronze and contribute to the human condition theme of the park. Here visitors will find one of the park's more popular statues, Angry Boy. At the end of the bridge lies the children's playground, a collaboration of 8 bronze statues, all in the likenesses of children at play. Anchoring each end of the bridge, there are 4 columns, as the one in this picture. Originally designed to stand in Eidsvolls Plass in front of the Parliament of Norway, the fountain was fabricated from bronze and adorned with 60 individual bronze reliefs. Portraying children and skeletons in the arms of giant trees, the fountain suggests that from death comes new life. On the ground surrounding the fountain lies an 1800 square meter mosaic laid in black and white granite. It took Vigeland a great deal of time to establish the monument, from 1906 to 1947. The Monolith Plateau is a platform made of steps that houses the Monolith totem itself. 36 figure groups reside on the elevation, bringing with them the Circle of Life message. The monolith towers 14.12 meters high and is composed of 121 human figures rising towards the sky. This is meant to represent man's desire to become closer with the spiritual and divine. It portrays a feeling of togetherness as the human figures embrace one another as they are carried towards salvation. Access to the plateau is made via 8 figural gates forged in wrought iron. The gates were designed between 1933 and 1937 and erected shortly after Vigeland died in 1943. Following are pictures of 2 of the 8 figural gates forged in wrought iron. This has male figures and the next one has lovely ladies. The Girls' Gate leads the way to the sundial and to the Wheel of Life, located in the west of the park. Crafted in 1933-1934, the Wheel of Life consists of 4 people and a baby intertwined together in a harmonious way. I am quoting somebody else's opinion, which I believe is quite true. The Wheel of Life is a symbol of eternity and implies the overall theme of the park, man's journey from the cradle to the grave. A nice setting for a strong statement. pictures captured by Isabel of the important landmarks they saw as they toured Oslo city center in the hop-on hop-off sightseeing bus. The Grand Hotel and the Parliament building facing the Eidsvolls Plaza, also referred to as the National Mall of Norway. The Grand Hotel, a classical style building with white granite facade and a clock tower. The hotel opened in 1874 and each year it hosts the annual Nobel Peace Prize banquet. The Norwegian National Opera and Ballet is Norway's largest performing arts institution. Christiania's town square, originally a water station, is where the fountain monument with the glove of King Christian IV is located. This glove symbolizes the king's words when he declared, "The new town will lie here." On the left, the Anatomy House, followed by the house of the city manager. On the right, Oslo's former town hall building. Oslo's concert hall on the left and the Stenersen Museum on the right. Oslo's National Theatre had its first performance on September 1st, 1899, but can trace its origins to Christiania Theatre, which was founded in 1829. The Tourist Service Center. Monument to Gustav Vigeland. After a long morning, it was time to have lunch and relax on board the Costa Luminosa. After the visit to the Vigeland Sculpture Park, Rosita and Ove took the tram back to the harbor area, and Rosita decided to walk to see the Royal Palace again since she had visited it back in 1970. Ove was too tired and walked back to the ship. Pictures of the Royal Palace from then and now follow. The Royal Palace in Oslo was built in the first half of the 19th century as the Norwegian residence of Norwegian and Swedish King Charles III, and is the official residence of the present Norwegian monarch. The palace has 173 rooms. Statue of Queen Maud, the British-born princess who became Queen of Norway in 1905. Equestrian statue of Charles XIV and III John, also Carl John, who was King of Sweden and Norway from 1818 until his death. Changing of the Guard Parade. The ceremony takes place every day at 1:30 in the afternoon. Changing of the Guard Parade back in 1970. Rosita visiting a museum near the Royal Palace. Rosita almost missed the ship. Follow the red dots so you can see all that Rosita walked and then ran, trying to return to the ship on time after her visit to the Royal Palace. The total distance covered was 3.6 kilometers, and Rosita ran non-stop for the last 1.5 kilometers once she saw the ship. So she made it back to the ship with 15 minutes to spare. Anyway, all is well when it ends well. Video captured as we sailed away from Oslo. A historic landmark, Holmenkollen embodies more than a century of skiing tradition.
Il nostro equipaggio, uno spettacolo eccezionale, eccellente, questa sera per voi. il personale di bordo, l'equipaggio di battaglia di Costa Luminosa crew members in I Have a Dream. Il nostro equipaggio, uno spettacolo eccezionale, eccellente.
Then it was time to go to bed, but we waited to enjoy the sunset from our cabin balcony. Rosita saying goodbye to Oslo from a ship and from a train in 1970. I found this lovely painting in the internet and I thought it would be nice to close the Oslo chapter with it. Christiania in July of 1814 by Margaret Christine Tholstrup. Amazing to see how much Christiania, now Oslo, has changed in 200 years.